I'm your co-ghost Anthony,
I'm your co-ghost Kaylee.
and this is Two Ghost Review Avengers Age of Ultron. Welcome back to another episode of Two Ghost Review, a podcast about current TV shows and movies that is also an MCU rewatch podcast from time to time. In this episode, we will be covering Avengers Age of Ultron Part 2.
Yay!
But before we dive into that, let's kick off the episode as we always do with our poll segment. You ready?
Let me know the answer. What's the answer?
All right, it's finally for us because we've done. This is the last thing that we're recording that we need to record for all the parts of this episode. But really, this is coming like in the middle.
Yeah, okay, but this poll has been up for about 24 hours now.
Yeah, it's over now. The poll has ended. So,
nice.
Uh,
Remind everyone.
So we did a poll last episode about the previous episode, which was Spider Noir, and the question was, which is your favorite Nicolas Cage Ben performance? And the options were Ben Gates and Ben Reilly. The original outcome of that was Ben Reilly at 71% and Ben Gates at 29%.
But we suspected that was because it accidentally went into the Spider Noir topic instead of a more broad Nicolas Cage topic.
Right. I put the topic on Threads as Spider Noir and was like, that probably skewed it towards Ben Reilly.
Yeah.
So I put the poll up again during last episode and put the topic as Nicolas Cage instead. And these are the results.
Ben Gates is the real right answer.
With 54%.
For true Nick Cage fans.
Ben Reilly did it again.
It won?
It won again.
Are you kidding me?
It was a tighter poll there. We got 54 on Ben Reilly, 54%, and 46%
That's tight,
on Ben
man.
Gates.
That's a close one.
Yeah. But still pulled it out.
Okay.
Might be a recency.
Which way?
Which way?
Got you with my webs.
I can sense clues with my spider sense.
What have I done?
So yeah, that's how it ended up. So it did not change. It was just closer. But
okay, but I feel more justice for Ben Gates now.
Yeah. Got a few more votes. All right. Okay. Do you have anything before we hand it off to our past selves to take everybody through the second part of Avengers Age of Ultron?
I just want to remind everyone how Natasha really never loved Bruce. And that's just a figment of imagination, and it's not real.
I've been editing the first part,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even feel the need to hit back at you.
Okay.
Because I feel like I defended myself so well.
Oh.
And
I need to come up with a way to hypnotize you I need to come up with a phrase so that you believe what I'm saying. It can't be real because it's so nasty. It makes me want to hurt myself, and
that's your only evidence that it's not real. Is because
it's so
you
nasty.
Don't like
I
it.
don't like
yeah.
it. No,
that's not good.
Natasha is a professional, and that's not what's happening. Thanks for listening.
All right, let's hand it off to our past selves, so past Anthony can tell you what's what.
Excuse me? So Bruce has to be on the Quinjet in his little blankie.
He needs to be comforted.
So what, did he just lay there unconscious in Hulk form and chill out and then get on the Quinjet? Because they couldn't get him on there as a Hulk.
Does the Hulk sleep?
I mean, the Hulk lives as the Hulk for several
years
on Sakaar.
I mean, he did have a bed.
Yeah, I would imagine that the Hulk sleeps.
I'm just trying to think, is he angry while he sleeps, so he stays in Hulk form, or is he What is he?
He doesn't snore, he growls.
He calm down enough to like turn into Bruce?
I mean, toddlers throw a fit and fall asleep while they're throwing a fit.
That's true. Yeah.
So, okay, so there's been no official call for Banner's arrest, but it's on the table.
It's in the air.
For sure. But the Stark Relief Foundation is already on the scene. So they have to go run and hide until they find Ultron.
The Department of Damage Control is already on the scene.
Not yet.
Hey, they were introduced in Avengers 1.
So Clint is flying the Quinjet, and Tony tries to take over, kind of, to give him relief. And Clint says now they're only a few hours out from the safe house. He wants to go rest. And so they land at Clint's, and Tony has to tell, oh, this is a safe house.
This is where the fun begins.
Where are we? We're at a safe house. Clint goes in the front door, and he says, honey, I'm home.
Laura.
And it's the introduction to the team of Laura. I love Laura. People
She's great.
have a lot of problems with Clint having a family.
Why?
I don't know. Because they want him to be with Natasha.
Oh, I get that. Yeah. I kind of. I'm a little torn. A little bit torn.
No, you're not.
I like them.
Wrong.
I would have been alright with them together.
No.
After a little bit,
No.
but I do think that they are better as just friends. Really good friends, but.
Gentlemen, this is Laura. Because Natasha already knows. And then the kids run in, and Tony's like, this is an agent.
And it is an agent. She is an agent.
Other smaller agents.
She has a shield watch.
Hey, you know what? Laura is in it deep, okay? And then really, I feel like there should have been a bigger reaction to, okay, these are smaller agents. And then the children say, did you bring Andy, Nat?
Yeah, there was like no reaction.
No one gives her any flack for that. And she immediately is fine. She's like, oh, I had to be half carried into the house, but why don't you hug me and find out if I'm here? What I think Tony says, sorry we didn't call beforehand. We were a little busy having no idea you existed. Laura is pregnant with a Nathaniel, not a little Natasha.
Little Lego hair boy is
Little
here.
Lego hair boy in utero.
On the way.
Natasha does not like that. Thor steps on some Legos and has to get out of there. He can't take it. He steps on some Legos and the toaster goes off and he needs to leave.
That was it.
That was it.
Pushed him over the edge.
And
find answers to his dream.
Yeah, he's gonna go find answers to his dream. Steve is about to go back inside, and then he hears an echo of Peggy. We can go home, and he needs to go take a walk.
Everybody's got to go take a minute. Wanda has been destroying their minds.
Yeah, so this leads me to this thought here. If I'm just checking your notes to make sure I didn't miss something. If Thor flew away.
Yes.
Steve went for a walk.
Yes.
The people that are here in this house that are dirty are Clint, Tony, Bruce, and then Natasha. Yeah?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so if they used up all the hot water.
Yeah.
First of all, rude. Natasha should be offered a chance to shower before these guys.
It's true. Yeah.
She's the last one.
Now, also, we don't see everything. Maybe she was talking with Laura. Who knows?
And I don't know. Yeah, she's probably occupied with these kids, but I don't know. It just was kind of weird that the hot water was gone by the time Bruce got in. This is a big house. There's at least 2 bathrooms. So Clint took a shower right away, and Tony took a shower right away. And by the time Bruce got in there was no hot water left. By the way, weird.
Yeah. I could see it happening. It's possible.
It's possible. Okay, whatever. So Laura
is hyperfixating on the water temperature, huh?
Yes. Yeah, it's important. These are the details I'm thinking about. Okay. Laura's like, oh, if they're all gonna stay here, some of them are gonna have to share a room. And Clint's like, haha, yeah, right. I believe that Natasha has a room in that house.
That's fair.
She has the right to
She's
have.
just gonna have to share it with Bruce. So.
No, she has the right to her own room. These grown men can sleep on the couch.
Well, she can have her own room. She wants Bruce in her room.
No.
Okay.
That's inappropriate. I like how she says, yeah, how about Nat and Banner? And Clint's like, what?
Yeah, I like that too.
And she says, I'll explain when you're older, Hawkeye. That's gross.
I also like that this is just further confirmation that it's like it's happening. Like
no.
Steve pointed it out. Now Laura's pointing it out.
But I feel like if you have to say it that many times, they're really trying to sell it to the audience.
Well, yeah, they're trying
to jam it down your throat.
Yeah.
I don't believe in this, and it
just happened. Yeah, they're trying to sell it.
No, nothing has happened.
It's not like it was debunked later on or anything.
What happened? How far has this gone?
What do you mean?
How far has this gone?
Have they done?
Yeah, what is this?
I don't think they haven't really done much.
I don't think anything has happened.
Yeah, I don't think really.
Nothing has happened.
Yeah.
She's just run her mouth, and he's like, and everyone's like, well, they're practically married.
No, practically married. They're just like noticing that.
Natasha's messing with Bruce a lot.
They kind of like each other. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. Okay, so Laura says that Nat seems really shaken about what's going on. And this is the first mention of these kids. They're kids, right?
How do I reach these kids?
These punks, these kids.
They carry a big stick.
Yeah, Nat took a serious hit, and someone's gonna have to teach him some manners. I'd like to point out, at the time that this movie came out, and for a long time afterwards, the established estimated age of Wanda and Pietro was a max of 19. Do you know what the adjusted age is now for this movie? 26. These kids.
Easy.
You know what the estimated age for Clint at this point of the movie?
Oh, that's interesting, yeah.
Let me scroll to it.
How do we have an estimated age of Clint?
I don't know. You have my phone. I think it was like 38 to 44.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That old?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
So, here's a mention of Wanda and Pietro being kids. But really, they're 26. So, I'm freshly 27. I don't know of any 40-year-old people.
Bro, you start hurting around this time, okay?
Yeah. Don't call her a kid. Don't call them kids. They're not kids. Why? I just really feel that in WandaVision, they felt the need to tack on an extra 10 years minimum to justify the fact that this person wanted to have children and be married.
That's not necessary, though.
Well, they did it. That's why they did it. They were
How
like,
many
we need
years
to age
between
her up.
Age of Ultron and WandaVision? She's supposed to be like 19 in Age of Ultron.
No. According to the birth year that they establish clearly in WandaVision, she's 26 right now. At this moment in Age of Ultron. These are 26-year-olds.
Yeah, but you're saying that they felt the need to age her up in WandaVision. So originally she was like 19-ish.
Yeah.
So how old would she be at the time of WandaVision if they hadn't changed it?
Look up.
So it's what, 2015? I think. Yeah, because Civil War is 2016. 2015. And then so like she's like 24-ish, right? Who's 2020? Oh no, there's a time skip. There's a time skip in there.
Hold on.
It's 2023 in universe, I think.
Age of Ultron, 2015, and WandaVision.
Dude, yeah, she'd be fine. That's like 8 years later, I think. There's no need to age her up.
Fall 2023.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't necessary to add all the extra age. They just felt like it wasn't going to be relatable for a 23-year-old to want that.
In this day and age, I'd say majority, yeah, that's
Oh no, this heavily
true.
traumatized female wouldn't want to settle down with a nice guy and start a family. We need to add an extra decade minimum.
Yeah,
That's
no, you
offensive to
don't need to
me.
do
You
that.
didn't need to
Yeah.
do that. I know a heavily traumatized.
Yeah, I know you're talking about yourself.
It's just
She would have been, but she would have been 27. That's not
so I'm
super young.
27.
Yeah, like I mean,
And I don't know. Also, Elizabeth Olsen doesn't look that old. Are you trying to say
that's
she's old and you're booting her out?
that's
Like
crazy because yeah, you're saying that she had to be 20, 26, 27, whatever
right now.
right now. Yeah.
Mhm. That's the
What the
that's the canon
heck?
age.
That's insane.
They're supposed to be 26.
Okay.
So, these kids carry a big stick.
Yeah.
Laura thinks that the team needs him, but she wants him to be careful, and she's a real winner. She's such a
She's
supportive
so
lady.
supportive. She's so
I love
great.
Laura.
My
And
goodness.
people are like, I hate Clinton's family.
What?
I hate his wife. He should be with Natasha.
She's so nice.
I love
She's
Laura.
so nice.
Linda Cardellini is a hero too. I like her.
And what's great about it too is that I don't even see Velma when I look at her. So like I can like separate that.
I just get shocked every once in a while. She just kept popping up for me. Like I obviously watched those Scooby Doo movies like crazy when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and then I watched that Dead to Me show on
Yep.
Netflix, and then I watched this. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's her! It's her! I love her.
And then I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, and it's her again.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're making me sob violently. Please stop. I still love you, but I'm crying. Okay, so where are we on your notes? Yes, okay, Cho. So we cut to Ultron going to see Helen.
I need a new body.
He, he wants Helen to make a new body using the vibranium and her regeneration cradle. Um, he says that this is the next me and uses the scepter on her to have control because she's not going to do it willingly.
I like this. I'm just thinking about this now. Something I was thinking through the movie. I love how it just makes sense, but like I love how it's such a transition movie. Like it makes sense that, but they're probably all of the Avengers movies, if there were more, would have been transition-ish movies. But I like how they have like bits like this where they're using the scepter from the first movie,
Mm-hmm.
giving it another go here real quick, just another
Mm-hmm.
use, spilling over. But then like you're getting, I felt like you're getting this beginning of the butting of heads of Cap and Tony, which is like
Mm-hmm.
feeding into the next part of the story. And
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. It felt like it really faded out of the first Avengers and faded in to
To the
Civil
next
War.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And people hate this movie.
I understand kind of the hate, but I don't think it's terrible at all.
Well, we're about to have to talk about something terrible.
Let's talk about something great.
So Natasha's sitting on the bed having traumatic flashbacks, which reminded me of when she literally just did this in Winter Soldier and had a conversation with Steve.
Mm.
Um, this conversation is almost like that, but different, unfortunately. Um,
It's a little more saucy.
ew. Gosh, it's so I just every other note says kill me. I would have joined. Natasha wants to shower. He comes out. He says, "I would have joined you. Kill me. We missed our window. Did we? Kill me. The world just saw the real Hulk for the first time. You know I have to leave. You assume I have to stay. What? Kill me. I had a dream. I was an Avenger. Kill me."
They're gonna run away together. They want to
I
run
don't
away
understand
together.
this at all. Natasha wouldn't leave like that. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I just don't
I
understand
think it's
what this
more.
conversation is even about.
Yeah, I think it is kind of
She's like, "Oh, I'm running with you." I'm
oddly
like, what
played.
is this?
I feel like it's kind of just pushed into this a little bit.
Who is this person? It's not Natasha.
Yeah,
I'm running with you.
I think what I think that they were trying to do was using what she saw, her traumatic experience, bringing everything back or whatever, to make her want to run away, but it wasn't enough to justify that.
Mm-hmm. She's like, "Oh, I'm running from my problems again." I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Yeah, she had a dream that she was any more than the assassin they made her to be, and it's weird. Bruce says that she's being hard on herself, and she's like, I thought that was your job. Kill me. Explain this, please. WTF. Please make it stop. I'm running with you if running is the plan. Kill me. Where is this logically coming from? I don't understand. It's so gross. Just go take a cold shower because clearly everybody needs one. It's not. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm disturbed. They need a chaperone. Clint needs to come in and say, "Hey, Natasha, do you need me to hit your head on a metal railing and give you a reset because something's wrong with your brain?"
Oh, Clint doesn't really seem to care.
He needs to care.
He's like,
He's a bad
he
friend.
didn't notice, but he when he was made
laughed.
aware, he was like, all right.
Okay, that's not great. All right, so now Steve and Tony are chopping wood in the front yard, and Steve gets mad and rips some wood in half.
Still think you're the only monster on the team?
Stop.
They bond over not being able to have kids. You're skipping over all this good stuff.
Yes, I am.
It's tragic.
Because I want to.
They're a perfect match because they both can't have kids. So one of them doesn't really have to feel guilty.
I want the dog.
Can't wait to get to Yelena.
Did you ever wish for kids? I want the dog. Hot take.
Okay, Yelena. Okay, Yelena and Natasha both have quips. Yelena's are so much more tolerable to me than Nat's. This is the second movie. I said it in Winter Soldier, like it was a struggle for me. Nat's little quips and her little lines.
I think you don't like Scarlett Johansson, and that's fine.
Maybe, I don't know, but
works for me.
But even in this one too, like it wasn't as bad.
I don't like her in this movie.
It was the same thing, kind of like there was just some bad delivery lines. I don't know, but probably delivery because Florence Pugh, Yelena has some little jokes and stuff, but the delivery, maybe it's the accent on top of it too. It's funny. It's funny to me. Okay, we can move on from Nat and Bruce.
So
I won't keep you trapped any longer.
Laura comes out and asks Tony to come look at the tractor, and it was 100% tactical. She saw them getting into it and came to intervene because she's an angel. And Nick is in the barn, but Tony says, "Hello, dear." He's talking to the tractor. Yeah, and it's so old. Like, it's clearly not. I don't know. Yeah, Nick says, "Try not to bring the tractor to life."
He would.
What does that mean? Eugene O'Neill Long. I'm gonna look that up. It's been a long day. Eugene O'Neill Long. I wanted to look that up. Eugene Pretending like I don't see Eugene Levy, and then Eugene Yakuni. Eugene O'Neill long meaning. At one point, after the Scarlet Witch has successfully wreaked havoc on the minds of the Avengers, Stark notes that it's been a really long day, like Eugene O'Neill Long, a reference to the famed writer of plays such as A Long Days Into Night and The Iceman Cometh.
That was helpful.
Mm-mm. Tony says, yep. I don't know who Eugene O'Neill was, so I googled him. I found his Wikipedia page. He was an American playwright who won a whole bunch of awards and did some cool stuff in the field of literature. But what interested me was the main topic throughout his plays. He wrote about characters on the fringes of society, which Tony definitely is. Okay, boo. It's just a play, right? Thing. Okay,
Cool.
so Tony's worst fear is not saving everyone. He says that he saw his legacy
Yeah.
was failing to save everyone. He wasn't tricked, he was shown. She wasn't messing with him. He's like,
I mean, yeah.
he is serious about it because Nick is trying to talk him out of, calm down, it's fine, she's just messing with you. He's like, no, I saw my legacy.
Yeah.
Tony isn't letting it go. Um, which is sad.
It's brutal. Yeah. I mean, we kind of already talked about it, but it's just like he can't let it go. Like it's
No.
part of him, part of how he operates.
It insists upon
So
itself.
it insists upon it.
He can't move on. Okay, so Thor goes to see Eric Selvig.
Yeah. Okay. So I do have a problem a bit
Mm-hmm.
with this movie, where like I like that it has the cameos, but the way that it's done, I feel like they are shoehorned into the movie. This is one of them where like
Yeah, Thor probably could have gone by himself.
he could have gone by himself, or like he could have just gotten the full vision right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't take up that much time, really.
There's an extended scene
Of
of
course,
Thor
there's
in
an
the
extension.
cave.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But there's just a as I was watching it through, I was like, oh yeah, this guy's in here. Like Sam's in it, Rhodey's in it. They're a little more natural, but like, do they really need to be there, kind of thing. Like,
they're on payroll.
yeah, they're there, but it's kind of nice. They were nicer to have around. There was somebody else that was Selvig was a big one that was like, we don't really need to bring him into this. Um, maybe I'll remember as we go keep going through here.
Okay, so now we're around the dinner table or in the living room having a pep talk with Nick, and Lila gives Nat a picture of a butterfly. I like that. It was useful. So parties unknown keep changing the nuclear missile codes so that Ultron can't use them. Natasha is also sitting again here to hide her stomach because Natasha literally can't get pregnant.
You're
That's
really good at noticing these things.
well, Um, has anyone been in contact with Helen Cho?
Oh,
I
Cho.
don't know if I like that joke. Um,
Oh no. Oh, Cho.
preg with Lego hair. I love that note that you have. She's
Huh?
pregnant with Lego hair. Preg with Lego
Oh,
hair.
Preg with Lego hair. Yeah. These are the behind the scenes of my notes.
Yeah, where are we on yours? Thor goes to water.
No, that's later. This is Fury with
Yeah,
the
get
nuclear
into it here.
codes. Huh?
Get into it, yeah. You know what, Romanoff?
Yeah, see, that was another line that was like,
You didn't like that?
that's terrible.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
It was cringy. It was like, it's like Cap was trying to be like funny or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny. It
Well,
was
he's
just like,
trying.
it was just kind of like cringy. It was like, you know what, Romanoff? His a little like smile, kind of like.
We've known each other since we were like 14. You know what?
You know what, Romanov? Oh yeah. Um,
Ultron is trying to evolve.
it's trying to evolve. Then we got Thor. He gets in the water, gets in his little bath, and I do like how, because at this point we haven't like fully. I think it's Ragnarok where he
Mm-hmm.
goes into like this lightning phase. Like
Yeah.
you don't need the hammer.
Yeah.
The power is you have the power. It's to like limit kind of the power. Um, so I thought it was just interesting knowing what comes next to just see like all this lightning going crazy
In the
in the
water.
pool. Yeah, and yeah. But yeah, he sees a vision, and we like get like a full look at like the casing of the Power Stone,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
it
the
opens.
ether, like just like full on like what we've seen already. But um, I do like that we also see like all the stones that we've seen come together and like fit on like a vague outline of a glove of
Mm-hmm.
the gauntlet. I thought that was kind of cool. I there's a few parts of this movie that are kind of quick like that
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like I've missed or haven't like fully taken in on times I've
I
watched
feel
it.
like this movie is like where they show you, they start to lead you where we're going.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree.
We're getting all the pieces. We're getting a little more bold with telling you what's happening next.
Because we actually have a plan.
Yeah.
We know where this is gonna end, kind of.
So then we go to the Nexus where Tony says there's a hacker who's faster than Ultron out there, and he's gonna be decrypting nuclear codes to try and draw the hacker out and kind of be able to find them because he's assuming
Yeah.
it's a person at this point. And then we go back to Thor, yeah, and he finishes up his full vision, and then we go to Helen and Wanda and Pietro and Ultron
Oh boy.
around the cradle, and then you see my little smile.
Yeah,
It's
I do.
exciting. Vision's in
It's
there.
happening.
It's happening. Oh, the reason I watched these movies in the first place. It's happening. I'm so nostalgic for it.
I waited so long.
I did. I had to wait, watch all these movies until I got to this point, and then I was like on 11. This is what I saw in Infinity War. Well, how does it start? Tell me.
Here we go.
Um, yeah, it's just really sweet. Wanda says that she can read the body and that
Yeah.
it's dreaming. And then she goes further once Ultron has started to upload himself and she sees Ultron's plan. But she was like, oh, I thought it's dreaming. Like she instantly likes it and then all of a sudden no. Because Ultron is like a meteor. It shows a meteor.
Aw, he's dreaming. Meteor crashing.
Yeah. She screams. She says, how could you? And Ultron's like, oh, wait, you don't understand.
Wait, please, guys.
Oh, my Chromebook is frozen. The world, yeah, his plan is to make the world a better place. She's like, the world will be a better place when everyone is dead. And Pedro's like, huh? And he's like, that's not what I mean. um, so they leave.
And
Uh,
he shoots Cho. Well,
oh
Wanda
well,
releases her.
yeah, and she says if they don't, or if humanity will have every chance to evolve, and if they don't, ask Noah. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
I do. It gives me the ick. All of the
Yeah, Ultron talks about religion a lot.
yeah. I don't like that. I like
Yeah, when the Earth starts to settle, God throws a stone at it, and believe me, he's winding up.
yeah.
What?
He's calling himself God.
Yeah.
Like it's obvious.
Well, of course he's got a god complex.
Of
It's
course, yeah.
Ultron. Yeah.
But like lines like that and like on this rock I'll build my church. That
Yeah.
makes
I
me
don't like
like
it. Yeah, it adds to the creepy.
sure.
Like, yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
that's I don't like that. Okay.
So Wanda doesn't like it either, and she lets Helen go. And Pietro like grabs the side of her face. It's weird. Wanda's face, it makes me uncomfortable. I put creepy Pietro.
They were married in another life.
Yeah. Helen gets blasted by Ultron and Pietro's
She gets
gone.
blasted.
Takes Wanda and leaves, and Ultron says, "Wait, guys!" They'll understand
Where
when
are
they
you
see.
going?
They'll understand. I just need a little more time. Ultron's like, they'll get it. They'll get
See,
it.
I think he likes them.
Yeah.
Kind of not fully, but
No,
kind
they've
of
grown on
friends.
him. Yeah. He's like, I kind of have a connection with you. I get you guys a bit.
Yeah.
You guys get me a little bit. Yeah. So then Steve comes in, he finds Helen, and she's hurt. She says that he's uploading himself into the body. You have to get the cradle to Stark. The gem is the real power. They can't wound it or else it will explode.
Yeah.
So Clint finds, or Clint and Natasha are flying around, and they see that there's a private jet that just took off from across town. And Clint's able to see that there's 3 in the back and 1 in the cab. They said that's it. Steve
Instantly, that's it.
Steve runs out and starts chasing them down and jumps on the truck. And Ultron says, "Leave me alone!"
Anyway, he started blasting.
Yeah, Ultron blasts the doors off. And Steve's like, "I just had a highway scene in the last movie I was in.
Now he's flying around on the door.
Yeah. I was just flying around on the door on the highway ground in the last movie."
Yeah. And then we got Nat dropping in on the bike.
And I hate her hair, and I hate her suit,
And I hate the bike.
and I hate the bike. Yep.
The noises. Don't- give her a freaking gas powered bike. Don't give her an electric bike.
Mhm.
It's dumb. It sounds terrible. I hate I have a note here. It says aggressive electric noises. It's like
Yeah. I like how Natasha picks up the shield and then she says, "Which way?
Which way?
Which way?" And Steve loves
Do
to
you
try
like how
and
she
choke a
says-
robot.
Do you like how she says beep beep?
No, I don't like how she says beep beep, but it definitely gave vibes of Winter Soldier when she's telling all the civilians to leave. Natasha's not good at crowd control. Out of the way!
Yeah.
Everybody move! Out of the way! Beep beep coming through!
Beep beep.
I don't like how audible it
Goodness.
was. You're literally driving a motorcycle up the stairs. It's gonna be loud.
Not this electric one, which is cool because it's eco-friendly
I don't know about that.
and it makes zero noise.
So Steve loves to try and choke out robots. He's trying to choke Ultron. And Ultron is able to like telekinetic lift asphalt out of the road.
Yeah, he's got some interesting.
What's going on there? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird power. He's got like the laser fingers
yeah,
too.
Like, what is he up to? I don't understand.
Laser fingers make more sense.
He's not Magneto. Like, why are you taking the ground up? You know. So Steve dodges 3 flipping cars simultaneously on the road.
What a G.
Yeah. Clint draws Ultron bots out of the back. So they leave the cradle. Wanda and Pietro see this on the news. And she's like, "We gotta go, buddy.
We gotta help him.
We gotta go." Steve is thrown into a bus with an Ultron. And then my favorite, when the spare Ultrons just lift the trailer off the truck.
Their heads split open.
Yeah, their heads split open and turn into extra repulsors. They turn their deadlight repulsor on.
Deadlight repulsor.
And lift off.
That's good.
And Clint's like, "Okay, I see it." And Natasha's like, "No, please don't. I'm still in the truck."
All right, I'm gonna blast it.
Yeah. She's negative. I'm still in the truck. I'm sending the payload to you.
It's too late. I already shot.
How do you want me to take it?
I don't like that line.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay, so Wanda and Pietro come on the train with Steve, and Ultron immediately says, "Please don't do this."
Yeah, bro. My friends, my My buddies.
No.
Come on now.
Well, he says that to like Wanda, and she's, what choice do we have?
Yeah.
Please don't do this. He starts begging them. Oh. So Pietro, I feel like he could have done more.
He's the effing lizard king.
So Natasha cuts the cradle loose and attempts to just fall into the back of the Quinjet.
Hey, it works.
But an Ultron takes her off the back. And Clint is stressed. He's like,
Oh,
you see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Steve's like, F that.
I did
have
see
it go.
I did see a little bit of extra scenes. I think I sent it to you of Cap fighting Ultron in the train.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just more action basically.
Yeah.
But it was cooler. It was like
Yeah.
it added more to it. But yeah, now they're on this runaway train too.
Yeah, okay, so Pietro moves the people out of the way. Wanda doubts herself and takes way too long to stop it. Honestly, it's embarrassing.
I love that.
That's my note.
Yeah, I love that note. But I do like. I think this is just a great example of Cap delegating his team, and they just got there. But
yeah,
like,
he's like, okay, these are the assets I have now. I'll deal with them later. Like, they need to be scolded also, but
yeah, but he like knows their powers, and he's like, yeah,
let's do it.
You go save all the civilians, and let's stop this train.
So they stop the train, and Wanda starts tweaking because they're gonna take the cradle to Stark, and she says, Ultron can't see the difference between saving the world and destroying it. Where do you think he gets that from? And then Steve's like, Stark's not crazy. He will do anything to make things right.
Again, just his face.
Yeah.
Him thinking and all that. I'm like, this is gearing up for Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
So then we go to for some reason Tony is like, hey buddy, hey Bruce.
Hey buddy.
Let's get to be alone here. Hey, Clint, is there any chance Natasha's sending you some deep spy web messages? You want to go check on Natasha? And he's like,
guess what?
oh yeah.
How convenient.
She totally is, but we're not there yet. Yeah. So Bruce wants to abort Vision.
Bro.
He does. He's like, okay, I'll start degenerating tissue.
Not cool. Not cool, guy.
Not cool, Bruce. And then Tony's like, we're mad scientists. This is what we do. People hate us because of this. And Bruce is like, okay, let's go. You're nuts. And then they just start doing it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's do it.
So his justification is that Ultron was scared of Jarvis. And that's why he tried to murder him. Ultron was scared of Jarvis. Jarvis has the ability to take Ultron out. That's why even when he scattered and hid on the internet to preserve himself and wasn't even aware of what he was still overpowering Ultron.
Yeah.
So he says that if we put Jarvis in here, even though Ultron was already uploading himself, Jarvis will overtake Ultron. And will be solid.
Okay.
I
think that's kind of flimsy.
Yeah.
Just because
but that's what he said.
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't tell if he was saying that they would both be in there at the same time and Jarvis would just always be coming out on top of Ultron, or if Jarvis would eradicate Ultron from the body.
Oh, yeah.
Or if they're fighting overhead. Like Mr. Clever.
Yeah.
Doctor Who, Mr. Clever.
Yeah. Because I feel like, don't they say later at some point that I feel like Vision, maybe it was Vision that said it? I don't know. But that, or no, somebody else did that. He's built up of the Stone, Vision, Ultron. I feel like maybe this is like Infinity War or Endgame or something that this was said. But so they're saying that Ultron is somewhat still there.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I didn't take it like that.
Which this is interesting to me though, because I'm thinking about Vision Quest and I'm thinking about White Vision. And
Yeah,
why did White Vision turn out different without all his human experiences? Because Vision is so compassionate towards people, and White Vision was not that way, and that's why he's so confused and struggling with being, am I Vision? Or what am I? What is my
yeah.
purpose? It's because he doesn't have that connection. So is it the Ultron part that's leading more in the White Vision right now?
This could be very good.
I know.
If he's struggling so hard and you bring back
And they're
Ultron,
bringing back Ultron.
yeah,
So, like,
like,
for what? I'm just very curious.
ooh,
They could cook real hard with this,
yeah,
but I'm just scared because Agatha all along was dumb. So,
yeah. It seems like people liked it.
I just wanted to
But
discuss Vision's little brain for a minute to see what you thought about that. Because, yeah, Vision, they show later when Vision burns Ultron out of the
yeah,
internet, he can overtake him.
yeah,
But is that how it is in his mind? Or is Ultron just a part of his personality now? Not separate, but
yeah.
melded in, and that influences things.
It really doesn't seem like it. That
Mm-mm.
Ultron's really a part of him. But I don't know. I don't know.
So,
Maybe we'll get more answers in Vision Quest.
yeah. So Bruce is, overpowered easily, and they start working on it. And in Sokovia, Natasha wakes up.
Yeah. She starts using her spy code immediately.
No, that's not what happens. She
Yeah.
wakes up, and
That's exactly what happens.
Ultron is glad she wakes up.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you'd wake up. I wanted to show you I don't have anyone else. I want to show you this stuff because I don't have anyone else. I wanted to show someone.
Yeah.
So I'll show you. It says I was meant to be new and beautiful. The world would have looked to the sky and seen hope. Instead, they'll look up and see horror because of you. He's just like got this complex. Ugh. Yeah, what doesn't kill me only makes me stronger. So he bursts through himself. A new version then becomes Alpha.
Alpha Ultron.
And she is able to contact Clint through using pieces of the broken one.
Yeah.
That was an oversight. He left her with broken body pieces and she uses that to contact Clint. So they're working on the upload. Clint finds Natasha. And then Steve walks in and says, I'm gonna say this once. And Tony says, how about nuns?
How about none?
Oh, so now people start getting feisty.
Yeah, my note really here is the only note I had with this fight is just that Civil War starts. That's my note. So,
Are the sides same?
oh no, I don't know. I don't know if they're the same, but
Tony,
we get some. Yeah,
Thor, Clint.
well, Thor kind of just.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he pops up and
Steve,
yeah.
Wanda, Pietro. I mean,
Is it kind of
kind of.
yeah? Here we go. But yeah, Thor shows up in
Dun, dun, dun.
Frankenstein's vision to life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so also, how do we say that Thor is related to Vision and Bruce? Because yeah, when we say that
What?
in Infinity War, they're
Yeah.
given a breakdown. I don't know that they say Thor. Like Vision
Duh.
is made of Tony, Bruce, the Stone, Ultron.
I think Tony and Bruce were like programming a lot of the stuff. Like I know this is getting complicated a little bit, but
No, I'm just genuinely.
like the ideas to put Vision together came from both Tony and Bruce. And if there's a bit of Ultron in there, Tony and Bruce both worked on Ultron.
Mm,
So I see it as like their ideas, like the creation is what's a part of it. Like they put their ideas into Vision, kind of.
Interesting. Okay.
I think that's
Yeah.
what how it's supposed to be
So
taken. But
Vision busts out of there
naked boy.
with a whole bunch of smoke, and Wanda's jaw genuinely drops. I love that.
Oh my.
He immediately tackles Thor and then
Yeah, wild.
stops to look outside.
He woke up and chose violence.
And I really love the shot of the reflection of him looking out at the city, and then he sees himself in the glass,
Yeah.
and he like gets a hold of himself, and he puts some clothes on him right away.
Wanda's like peeking around the corner, like, where's that guy?
Yeah. So everyone starts to gather around, and Pietro cuts Wanda off. He does. He cuts her off and puts his arm out.
Okay.
He
Whoa.
he gets a cape right away. He says thank you to Thor.
I love that.
He says, "I'm sorry, that was odd. Thank you," and immediately has a cape like Thor.
Right.
So he's got the Mind Stone. Thor lays it out a little bit.
We have a conversation of what side he's on.
Why does your vision sound like Jarvis? I'm not Ultron. I'm not Jarvis. I am.
I don't like that either.
I like that. Vision's always got the best lines.
There's whoever was writing this was being a little. I don't know. I just don't like it because that's another name for God. And there's been a lot of that comparison through the movie.
He's just like he exists. I think is what like I'm me. Is how I
understand.
It,
yes, I understand. But
I didn't even think about that.
It's
in this context.
Yeah, I'm only thinking about it because it's been happening over and over again with Ultron and those comparisons. So it's like on the mind. And then,
well, Vision definitely doesn't go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanda immediately though, she's like, I looked in your head and saw annihilation, and he says, look again. She 100% looked again.
And she loved it.
Uh-huh.
All over it.
So they want Thor justifies Vision helping power, whatever, make him by saying that all the bad things that are happening came from the stone and they're nothing compared to what it can do, so they need to use it on their side. So yeah, Vision's like, I'll fight with you. I don't really like to fight, but
I like how he's like, he doesn't know what side he's on. He comes to the conclusion that he's on the side of life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's on the side of, and I like that.
Good boy.
Yeah.
He's a nice young man. He doesn't want to kill.
Is he suitable for Wanda?
He doesn't want to kill anything. Yeah, maybe I am a monster. Okay. Good memeable moment there.
Yeah, I am a monster. Who's the monster now?
I'm not what you are and not what you intended, but there may be no way for you to trust me.
Well,
and then he picks up the hammer and everyone stares and the Avengers are on board. Thor claps Tony on the shoulder and says, well done.
You made a good one for once.
Yeah. So everyone's getting ready and Wanda's standing there and just staring at Vision while he talks to Thor in front of the window for some reason. Tony picks Friday to be his new assistant. Yep. Wanda is still staring and Pietro throws a jacket at her. Roughly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow. That robot.
Tony says he's got
little lines.
They're
in
nice.
him.
He's got nice
Look
little
at the little
lines.
textures.
He does have textures.
Goodness. Vision, can I touch you?
Yeah. Just wait. Don't worry.
They will touch.
Don't worry. So
I like the conversation. I don't know if it's here or not, but I like the conversation that they're having of like, well,
no,
an elevator.
Way later. We'll leave that. We're way later. We'll leave that.
Is it way later?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll get to it. A lot of elevator stuff in this movie. Elevators in the
Steve gives
MCU.
a killer pep talk about saving the people of Sokovia.
Wasn't that killer because I don't really remember it very well.
Okay. Wanda mind controls half of the city to freaking leave. Bruce goes to get Natasha. It seems really unnecessary. Clint could have gone to her. He
Seems
just
very,
randomly breaks off from Thor.
very dangerous
Yeah.
for just Bruce to go
Yeah.
get her.
And
But
he immediately
whatever.
wants to leave when the world depends on them killing Ultron. He's
Yeah.
like, let's run away together. He's what's wrong with the world, I said. Natasha said the job's not finished.
Yeah.
We could help with the evacuation, but I can't be in a fight near civilians, says Bruce. If the civilians are being evacuated, you can fight.
Yeah.
If you helped,
But there were civilians up to the last second.
okay, but you can
So
fight, you ding dong. He just wants to leave.
he does just want to leave.
He just
Yeah.
wants to run away. These scenes are make this movie completely unpalatable. They make me want to drown myself in a bucket of chemicals.
Oh my god.
Our fight is over, says Bruce.
Oh.
Meanwhile, everyone else is working their butts off to evacuate the city. Like, Bruce is a loser. He's like, let's run away. If we don't defeat Ultron, the world will literally be obliterated in 20 minutes. Where are you running away to, Bruce?
I'm here to get you to safety.
Yeah, what? Natasha should have laughed.
No, that's like, and now I'm gonna get you to safety.
Oh my
now
gosh.
that you let me out.
Yeah. Put that gun down before you shoot yourself.
I did make a note about Steve's speech a little bit because I said the people of Sokovia didn't sign up for this. I liked that part of his. I think that was him.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's talking about all that, and it shows like Wanda and Pietro, like they're listening.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's what I liked. Yeah,
they're seeing who they are really. You know, like
yeah,
they were victims.
They are good. Yeah.
So Tony approaches Ultron way too soon. Ultron was literally sitting in the church waiting for him. He didn't have to go in there and start antagonizing him.
I think. Well, I mean, I think they mention it too, but I think he was supposed to be there as a distraction while they were getting people out because it's supposed to be like they were trying to do it stealthily as you can get a whole bunch of people out of a city. But yeah, I think he was there to kind of just like talk and talk and talk.
Well, we know Ultron. Tony can do that.
Yeah,
like he did with Loki.
But Ultron just like he sees through it, and so he's like, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm gonna kill everybody. So I'm gonna flip this rock.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's out fighting now, I guess, because Tony kind of got it started. The Ultron bots are crawling out of the ground, and Wanda's doing like little teeny baby force fields. Yeah. Ultron meets Vision. And it totally reminds me of in WandaVision when they're doing the ship of Theseus.
Yeah.
They're in that tall building flying up.
What reminds me is like what's now like a meme, but like he like grabs Ultron's head. And
yeah.
And it shows him the entire B movie in like 5 seconds.
Okay, so Vision immediately overpowers Ultron and takes away his ability to escape virtually.
Blocks him out of the internet. And then we get Sokovia starting to lift off. And
it seems like Ultron knocks Vision out after that.
Does he?
Well, Vision is just like gone for a while. He like throws him down, his eyes are like shut. Vision is never knocked out again after this, if that's what happened. I don't quite understand that. So yeah, he starts the lift off process, and Friday says, Sokovia is going for a ride.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic Friday lines.
Yeah.
you rise only to fall.
Which, should I say now? I probably should have said this like, oh no, never mind. Change my mind. Delete that thought.
It's deleted.
They show a lot of families getting evacuated.
Yeah, and this is where that lady from the beginning with the son shows up again at the end here.
Yeah, well, no, they show like a lot of like what Wanda and Pietro's family, like a family with 2 kids.
Oh yeah.
They show tons of them getting evacuated. Ultron gets some more killer lines, like the Avengers are his meteor.
This is peace in my time.
Yeah. Natasha shoves Bruce over a ledge because she's not leaving and says, let's finish the job.
Kaylee.
What?
You're skipping such great stuff.
What?
When that says, I adore you.
My stomach just turned violently.
I love it. I adore you.
I have indigestion.
But I need the other guy.
So nasty. Stop. Gosh. Tony saves the family and tells him, get in the tub.
Nat rides the Hulk into battle.
I'm gonna kill myself.
And she gets whipped around and like thrown off. And she's fine. She's fine.
If you get hurt, hurt them back. If you get killed, walk it off.
You get killed, walk it off. You hear that, Pietro?
So
you hear that?
Now we get to a really good part. Wanda and Clint get backed into this little
so good
building, and she starts having a panic attack.
Let's go, Clint.
She says, how can I let this happen? This is all our fault. And Clint isn't having it. He says, are you up for this? I need to know because the city's flying.
See, this is part of what, like, I love Clint and, like, his personality. But
the delivery here is killer. Yeah, I've got
so
the whole
good.
thing written down.
But I like how he's at the beginning, like he's kind of like frustrated or like
and then he calms down and
he calmed down and then like helped her.
Well, he calms down and
inspired her.
He's shooting. He's still working.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't have time for this. You need to get it together. Oh, okay. Hang on. All right, I do have children at home. Okay, I gotta go back out there. Bye. Yeah. The city's flying and we're fighting an army of robots and I've got a bow and arrow. None of this makes any sense. But I'm going out there because it's my job and I can't do my job and babies hit. Wanda is canonically 26 and originally intended to be about 19. Clint is canonically between 39 and 44. Worst case, that's an 18-year age gap. He should not be calling her a kid. He literally has kids.
But she's 19, though.
Yeah. Well, that's what she was until they just randomly added a bunch of age to her.
Yeah.
It's not justified. It's so dumb.
They shouldn't have changed that. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you did or what you were. If you go out there and you fight to kill. If you stay in here, you're good. I'll send your brother to come find you. But if you step out that door, you are an Avenger.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, the city's flying. And he just makes his exit. And she takes a minute to think about that.
I love that. He doesn't like force her out there or anything.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like put her down really. It's maybe a little like tough love.
Yeah.
Or something, but like I like that he lets her sit with it kind of and make her decision. And then when she makes that decision, it's a great her just like coming out the door like and you feel it like at least me.
Yeah.
I see her come out. I'm like she's officially an Avenger now. Like this is an Avenger. Like she's part of the team.
It makes me believe that he could flip Nat. Like back in the day, you know, when they had their thing. I wish we could have seen it, but like he, not talk her out of it, but you know what I mean. Like, he could get her to come down, and like she was already wanting to get out. It's easy to believe that she would take that as the escape.
No, I'm literally just thinking of her with like all the earrings.
I know, it's so dumb. That's how they aged her down. They just give her a bunch of earrings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny.
So Steve now is saving a woman. He grabs a car by the bumper, and then it immediately starts falling. So this woman thought she was safe, and then is falling to her death in her car until Thor grabs the lady and throws her out of the car up to Steve.
Just throw her. It's alright.
I got you! And Ultron's like, you can't save them all. And Steve cuts him off. He kills him. You didn't finish. What was that? Natasha has her weird little electric sticks. I hate them.
The electric
Her
sticks?
little taser stick things.
Maybe I didn't
Batons
notice,
that like literally have the same markings as her outfit on them that are electrifying.
Are you talking about like the blue, like...
They're black with blue
Black?
bands on them.
Yeah, blue band.
I don't like them.
I don't mind them.
Boo.
Alright. I don't like the what she's wearing, like we said earlier, but I don't mind the sticks.
Oh no, I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah. So I didn't like. Usually, I say a lot now. I'm a sucker for a long coat. Clint has this long coat, but it's like tightened around his waist. And it looks really bad.
Clint has a coat on? I don't remember that.
He's got kind of like a longer coat, but it's like, yeah, like
gross.
pinched around the waist almost.
Grody.
Yeah. So kind of looked a little feminine for him. I didn't like that. I also this is more of the Clint making the funny little jokes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When Pietro comes by.
Oh yeah, we'll get there.
And he, well, I'm there, but
okay.
I mean, yeah, just him aiming his bow at where Pietro went or whatever. It's like no one would know.
Oh, last time I saw him, an Ultron was sitting on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss that little bastard already.
Yeah. I guess the only thing we skipped is yeah, when Wanda comes out. I remember that used to feel like a big moment. Like you with her powers, you're like, oh wow, like she even feels empowered and it's showing, you know. But now it's just like you look at it and you're like, that's nothing.
It's baby Wanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now Thor and Ultron are in the church, and because Thor, you're bothering me. He's taken out too many. Natasha.
Really, I mean, you got some really overpowered characters on the Avengers, like Thor.
Yeah.
They dumb him down.
Yeah.
Like he's pretty powerful, and he could probably knock all this out in no time.
Yeah.
But and also with like, I know he's hard to control, but like the Hulk, he's very, very powerful.
Well, the Hulk, he wanted to run away.
Yeah. Well, that's Bruce, but the Hulk loves to smash, so he would have been all over this. I'll smash the whole thing into pieces, and then we'll be fine.
Natasha ends up with Steve's shield for a second, and it's good. I wish it was cooler. I do have a pop of it, but I wish that the moment was cooler.
Yeah.
So Tony has been fighting and simultaneously brainstorming of how to get out of this. Like, imagine the anxiety in his brain. He's like, you know.
It's an average day for him.
Yeah. He's like, he's decided that he can vaporize the city if they can get the people off.
Yeah.
And Steve's like, I don't like that. I'm not leaving this rock with one civilian on it. And Natasha says, everyone up here versus everyone down there. There's no math there. I'm not saying we leave.
Yeah.
There's worse ways to go. Where else am I going to get a view like this?
It's a nice view.
And Nick has arrived. I'm glad you like the view, Romanoff. It's about to get better. So he's got a helicarrier.
Get away from a helicarrier.
I love a helicarrier. Dun 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 dun.
Classic.
Okay,
wow.
so
Does this thing just like, I'm trying to remember. Do we ever see the helicarrier again? Nick?
I don't remember right now. It's 10:30 at night.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm trying to get through this, okay? So this is S.H.I.E.L.D. Pietro gets a look at real shield,
The real
I guess.
shield. Yeah, I like it.
He likes it. So this is what shield is supposed to be. So Steve, War Machine's coming at you.
That's not what Steve says. Fury, you son of a.
Okay, so we get through this. I'll hold your own. War Machine's out there getting a scolding.
War Machine coming at you.
Nick and Maria take out an Ultron bot that crashes into their helicarrier.
Yeah. Team effort.
Thor and Ultron fight. Vision picks up the hammer and whaps him.
I had Vision wax Ultron with the hammer.
Tony is fighting and thinking. Anxiety is useful. Then they start coming for the core. Avengers, it's time to work for a living. And then there's a line that I don't know how I'm shocked and disgusted and appalled it made it in this movie.
Hide the zucchini?
Yeah.
Why are you shocked by that?
That's disgusting. So all the Ultron bots start coming to the core. And this scene is so beautiful. With everyone working together, I feel like everything is so complete and I could cry thinking about the little bit of happiness.
You like Clint throwing his bow?
Yeah. I like everything. Everyone's working together in the shot of Iron Man flying over Wanda and her looking up at it. She blasts the Ultron and then Tony flies right over and she's just like, can you believe it? You know?
Whoa.
Yeah, big change. That's huge. Tony, Thor, and Vision all blast Ultron.
Yep.
And Ultron tries to talk out of it. Well, with the benefit of hindsight. All the bots try to run away, and Rhodey is like, "Not on my watch." And then Vision comes by and totally smokes him, and he's like, "What? What was that?" So now Steve says that they all need to leave because the air is getting thin, even for him, and he's like really good at breathing. So
he's like really good at breathing.
Wanda stays with the core. She says she can protect it. It's her job. Pietro should be super effective at getting people on the boats.
Yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't seem like as a speedster. He doesn't seem very fast.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's actually kind of a slower one.
He just sucks, okay? It's a good thing he got shot. We don't want that speedster around.
You don't even feel bad that it's like Wanda's brother?
No, because the absence of Pietro opens the door for Vision.
Yeah, because she would have fallen in love with her brother.
No!
Because it happens in every movie.
No. No. Because she has time alone to have Big Sad, and Vision has time alone to be robot creepy guy that no one likes. Robot creepy guy. They have time to be good friends.
He has time to monitor her.
Yes.
And watch her.
No, not like that. He has time to be like, I don't understand Tim Allen. Is this funny? He's hurt. And we can all cry loudly at the scene in WandaVision that we get where the tears are coming to my eyes.
They are coming out your eyes there.
You can see them, can't
you? I can see the tears, yeah.
Isn't it so sweet?
Your eyes are getting red.
It's sad, Anthony. I'm sad. Oh, I just think about how tender, how sweet.
You look like the Hulk under the influence of Wanda.
Stop. Okay. Let me just blink away my tears. They're so sweet.
There they go. Off they go.
Stop. You're a loser.
I am a winner.
I'm the one crying over fictional characters. Okay.
Anyway, Ultron starts firing on everyone with his Quinjet that he acquired.
Yeah, okay, so there's the girl looking for Costal. Her name is Zrinka.
Oh, okay. Let's get the lore.
And Costal is in the market, okay? Clint goes out to get him. Tony is simultaneously, while Ultron is firing, Tony is cutting out the bottom of the continent, I guess? I don't know, the country?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Where
to get inside.
The bottom of the core, Thor goes back to the church where Wanda is supposed to be waiting. So when he gets there, sorry, I have to wipe my tears rolling down my face. Natasha is going to get Hulk. Okay, they get shot at, and it sets the Hulk off. So Clint has the kid and sees the bullets coming and turns around and prepares to take all of them so that the kid can live. But Pietro blocks it.
Awesome!
And he dies. And Wanda melts down and kills all those Ultron bots. And it used to
Great shot.
It used to be so impressive. That's all I can think now is I'm like, wow, that used to be like, holy cow, oh my gosh.
Whoa, she took out like 7 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now she could kill everyone on the planet, probably.
You didn't see that coming.
So Steve carries Pietro into the boat. Hulk jumps and puts Natasha on the helicarrier.
I love that.
Then
carrying her like a baby.
Yeah. Then he leaves and rips up the Quinjet, and Ultron says, "Oh, for God's sake!" I liked that. Ultron falls out of the out of the Quinjet into a train car or a bus, and Wanda goes and rips out Ultron's heart.
Love it. I love that.
I feel like this scene is unnecessary compared to some of the other ones. I feel like they just wanted to leave in his dialogue for her. And he says,
I like it on her end. I like her just being like,
I thought it was cringy. The heart was a bit much.
Taking it out. Like, that's what it felt like.
Says,
a little bit of that anger in
she
there.
walks in and he says, Wanda, if you stay here, you'll die. Like, he thinks she came to comfort him or, like, console him. I don't know. Like, she was reverting to being loyal to him at the last minute. Thought that was weird.
That is a little weird, but it was kind of sprinkled through that he like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
thought they were friends or something.
I don't know. So now I have some brain teaser for you because this has always irritated me. Thor is in the church and Wanda is not there. Did they assume that she's on the boat because she wasn't in the church? She left to go finish off Ultron in the train car or bus, but also the Ultron bot, whatever, the separate one, hits the button before they're ready for the country to drop.
Yeah.
So do they hear her on comms?
Maybe.
And if they hear her on comms, obviously she's with Ultron. No one is worried about where she is. That's always irritated me.
Yeah, I didn't notice that, but yeah, it is kind of...
I've pointed that out so many times. Because Vision finds her.
Yeah.
Everything is falling. She's like flying in the air. The gravity is gone. And Vision flies in and gets her.
I don't know. Yeah, she shouldn't have left.
No, she shouldn't have left.
If she said she was going to stay there.
Yeah, well, her brother was shot, and she was like, I'm gonna rip out your heart.
Grr. I do, before we move on to the next thing, because I kind of skipped over it, I really liked when they're all getting on the helicarrier, and Clint just, like, lays down next to Pietro, and we get that, like, overhead shot of that. I just, like, I don't know. It felt very, it felt very, like, war movie-ish to me. Like, and just, I don't know, it felt more real. If that makes sense. Like you could feel it, like you're lying. Like he's exhausted and this guy's dead. Yeah, like I don't know. It just made me feel for them, kind of in that, like, this is war, kind of, like, I don't know. I like those shots.
I liked the shot of the dog running and jumping on when Steve steps out to check, like, look over one last time for people, and the dog run and jumps. Just, I like that. I don't know. Like, Steve is like, is everyone here? And then he has to jump on
Bark bark.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
honestly can't believe that they got everybody off that thing.
Steve jumps on, and everything starts falling. Wanda's floating through the air, and Vision comes in,
Whoa!
and flies
Oh,
in and grabs her. I don't like that.
my guardian angel.
They hit the spire, and it explodes the thing.
Yeah.
Debris rains down in the ocean.
Thor's got to hit it on top. Well, Tony hits it on the bottom, and that makes it explode.
They supercharged it.
Boom.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Natasha tries to contact Bruce slash Hulk in the Quinjet, and I noted that it seemed like a very calm Hulk at this point. He literally
Yeah.
sits down cross-legged.
Yeah.
And can she see him? Or do you think
Nah, I don't.
because she doesn't know if it's Hulk or Bruce closing the message, like she doesn't know what's
She's
going
got a
on.
camera on her.
Yeah, she can see like her, but what does she see?
Yeah. I don't know.
What was your
What was
impression?
the device that she was
It's
using?
like holographic.
Oh, then I'd assume she couldn't see.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I think that this is a little interesting.
The way Hulk is acting.
Yeah, it's just he sits down. It's interesting that he's so calm. One, but
That's new behavior for this Hulk.
I think it's because of Nat and the training that they've been doing. I think that he's been able to like or gotten used to that maybe that feeling of a little bit more calm.
Coming down a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
And also it is Nat that's talking to it,
Mm-hmm.
and that the correlation there.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting just that like he turns her off,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's just because he doesn't want to turn back anymore. I think it's like we're getting a lot of Bruce in this movie, but I think it takes a turn to like this is about Hulk now. Like
Yeah.
Hulk is gonna have his time. He's got things, wants and needs or whatever as well, and like he doesn't want her to bring him all the way down back to Bruce, and he
Interesting.
turns her off, kind of like, and then flies off.
Well, he does evolve, definitely.
Yeah, that's how I see it. But yeah,
Okay, so on the ground, Ultron climbs out of a crater, and Vision confronts him, and he says, "You're afraid of death. You're the last one." And Ultron says, "You were supposed to be the last."
mm,
Like Ultron's still hanging on to this.
yeah,
Um,
beautiful. Honestly, beautifully shot. This
oh,
scene,
yeah.
it looks really good.
And then there's Vision with all his compassion for people, and Ultron with his just disdain.
Is
Yeah.
tries to make a move.
Yeah. A thing isn't beautiful because it lasts. It's a privilege to be among them. Ultron
Hmm.
says, "You're unbearably naive in Vision." Well, I was born yesterday.
I like the
D-
there's grace in their failings.
oh, yeah.
It is an honor to be among them.
Humans are odd. They think order and chaos are somehow opposites and try to control what won't be. But there's grace in their failings. I think you missed that.
Ah,
Vision's such a sweetie pie.
sweetie pie, huh?
So then,
Anyway, takes him out, kills him.
well,
Boom.
you don't know that. It's just a bright yellow light. He could have
Okay,
just
he absorbs
assimilated
him.
that.
Yeah.
We don't know. Okay, so back at the farm, Clint makes it home to his wife and
Yay!
kids.
Happy ending.
We love that. Um, Tony's driving to the new Avengers facility in upstate New York. Inside, we see Dr. Cho, we see Maria Hill, we see Eric Selvig, all working. Upstairs, in some weird empty room, Natasha sees a video of baby Nathaniel, and she calls him fat. Nathaniel's wearing a shirt with his full name on it for some reason. This is Nathaniel Pietro Barton, so they named him after Pietro. Bruce possibly landed in the sea. Did that ever come back up? What that was? Because clearly it wasn't the Quinjet.
I don't think so.
So Fury says he probably jumped out and swam to Fiji, and he'll send us a postcard.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, trouble always comes around. Nothing lasts forever. Trouble does.
Then we have the discussion about
Yeah.
Vision being
Is
worthy.
Vision a man or a machine? He has a consciousness in a synthetic body. Is he a person?
I think he.
I think
I.
he's a person.
I.
He's alive.
But I don't think that the hammer. I don't think that it would recognize that.
He is
I.
conscious. He makes conscious decisions. Thor
I
gets to
don't
carry
know,
the
man.
hammer because of his conscious decisions of how he's going to behave and his morals. Not because he's a human being or, whatever,
So
an
you're saying an
Asgardian.
AI with just a like an AI hooked up to a dummy
As long as you're worthy.
can pick up the hammer.
I believe so.
Okay.
If he's worthy.
I don't want to fight it too much because I absolutely love that Vision can pick up the hammer. Like I love that. But I do think that that it is an interesting thought to mull over.
Yeah.
Um
Tony says he's a nice guy. Artificial.
exactly. Yeah, like artificial. And I like the thought. It's like, yeah, you can put the hammer in an elevator and it'll
Elevator
take
still
it
goes
over.
up. Yeah, but the
Yeah.
elevator's not deciding if it wants to go up and let people out or if it wants to go up and then let people
But
drop
it
all the
can
way to the
pick
floor
up
and
the
die.
hammer.
Yeah.
So
Because it's
it doesn't
it's an
matter.
unconscious machine.
The thing is, it doesn't matter. Like either way, Vision could pick it up either way because if he literally is, it's just a machine, he could pick it up. But if it is it's registering him as worthy, then he could also pick it
I
up.
believe it registers him as worthy.
So, and I'm totally on board with him being worthy. So, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Thor has to leave. He says someone's been playing.
Yeah, he's focused on the end game.
Yeah, someone's been playing a game and has been making pawns of all of us, and all these stones have been coming up. And Tony says that they're gonna hit a triple Yahtzee.
Woo!
So yeah, Tony hits a triple Yahtzee. So Thor flies off to figure out what's going on with these stones. Tony says maybe he should take a page out of Barton's book and build Pepper a farm.
Oh, I love that where this goes for Steve at the very end. It's like
Yeah.
it's a simple life. You'll get there one day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Family, stability. The guy who wanted that went into the ice 75 years ago. I think someone else came out.
Hmm?
Yeah, I said, remember that.
Remember.
So now Natasha's been upstairs staring at the wall, dissociating violently.
Yeah.
And Steve says, what? You want to keep staring at the wall or do you want to go to work? I mean, it's a pretty interesting wall. And she says, well, I thought you and Tony were still gazing into each other's eyes. Now, this scene is her face imposed on someone else's body.
No.
Yes.
That's backwards. Are you talking about Wanda?
No, I'm talking about Natasha.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's weird.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look bad
No.
the Punisher.
It's crazy.
What the heck was that?
So, yep, Avengers. We see our weird lineup. Wanda I don't know what they did to Elizabeth Olsen, but it doesn't look like her.
Well, they got Mantis in early.
Yeah,
That's what
I don't
they did.
understand what happened there. It freaks me out every time. And the Avengers assemble.
But they don't assemble. They just Avengers?
Yeah. And then we have our one and only end credit of Thanos pulling the gauntlet out and saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
I feel like that doesn't fit. You just watched this whole movie. It had nothing to do with.
I don't know either, yeah.
Thanos and him trying to get a
I just
stone
think,
or
fine, I'll
anything.
do it
Like,
myself. That line is strange.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's exciting when you
Mm,
don't know what's coming up, but
yeah.
like, yeah, it's very disjointed.
And that was my
Um,
last note.
but they don't all have to be that way because
No.
their end credits they can be to some other things. So I mean, I guess it's building off of what like Guardians of the Galaxy, really,
Yeah. Which could be okay.
because yeah,
You know,
like
Ronan.
Ronan was doing stuff like
He tried
the
to
little
get
henchman.
Loki to do it, and then he tried to get Ronan to do it, and it was just
Yeah,
not working. So fine, I'll do it myself.
so he took a break for an Avengers, and then
Yeah.
he came in at the end. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. All right, so what did you think
What do
of
you?
Avengers: Age of Ultron?
I really love this movie. I just wish that I didn't want to kill myself every time Bruce and Natasha were on the screen together. It wasn't necessary. It provided nothing to the story. There's a lot of different reasons why Hulk could have left. If they were like, well, Hulk needed to be embarrassed and leave or something. I don't know. Like, I don't understand the justification. It added nothing to anyone. It only degraded.
It didn't lead anywhere later on, but
We got Wanda and
yeah,
Vision, and I love them
yeah, we got
so
WandaVision.
much.
Yeah.
Beautiful additions.
My thoughts on Avengers: Age of Ultron. Uh, like I said at the earlier in part one, um,
Yeah, this is a
this is definitely
two-parter
two
now.
part.
I love it.
Uh, basically, yeah, I like that this is basically the only day to day Avengers movie that we got. I mean, it's not like that's kind of that's not the best name for it, I guess, because it's not them day to day. It's just like an average villain for a movie,
Mhm.
I guess.
I think
Like
he was a little more severe because he was
it's
literally
really
trying
good.
to
Yeah,
obliterate the planet.
it's yeah. Well, that's the
The
thing. It's like
stakes were kinda high, but they
it's
created their problem.
it's normal for the Avengers. When you say an Avengers level threat,
Mhm.
it is a little world ending. But Avengers 1 is kind of it's their team up, their first team up, and then the other ones are like that's not world ending, that's like universe ending or like,
Yeah.
like so it's just like that a normal story, Avengers story. And I really love that about this movie. That's like it's kind of comforting. The stakes aren't so high. Like so crazy high. It's not like
I
you're
mean, just the whole planet at stake.
yeah, but like you're not getting like the emotional pummeling of
Yeah.
Infinity War and like just the incredibly high stakes of
Endgame.
Endgame and like the deaths in it, like
Yeah.
Iron
Don't
Man's death.
remind me.
Like
Natasha, Vision.
yeah, like you're not getting that emotional strain. Like this is more of like I feel like a more of a comfort movie.
It's a comfort
You
movie for
know,
sure, except
like
for the parts that make me throw up.
yeah, but I don't know. It's just I appreciate it for that. I also like I said, I this watching this again made me like Hawkeye even more. I want more content with Hawkeye, but
It's
I
a
don't.
shame that they won't do another season of the show.
Yeah,
There's no reason for that. That's abysmal.
I don't even think like I feel like I don't know for sure, but I feel like they're pushing him away,
And I don't understand why.
and that saddens me because I want to see more of him. And even if we don't get a season 2
He's one
of
of your only
Hawkeye,
OGs left. Treat him
yeah,
right.
treat
What
him
the
right.
heck?
Yeah, especially like
What the freaking heck, my guy?
pay him well.
He got an
Okay,
owie.
yeah, and he like came back in full force, bro.
Seriously, he
Like,
is an Avenger.
yeah,
His eye was hanging out of his head.
but yeah, so love that. Um, I never found out what that other cameo was, but I felt like some of the cameos were just like we're here because we're here kind of thing. Not a lot of purpose, just thrown in there. Um, I think it has like just not crazy like cool choreography or anything, but like just good action, like fun action. Um, and it just had that weird mix of great lines and just terrible cringy stuff as well. So it's kind of like like I think more on the good lines, especially after like the Infinity Saga has wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
It's added more like great lines and like added to them.
Yeah, it's added more meaning to the
Yeah.
lines.
So yeah, and then I just think it's a like I said before, it's a great transitional movie. I like to watch that. Just like transitioning away from Shield and the first Avengers movie into like more of the focus on the Avengers themselves and Civil War that's coming up next, kind of thing.
Mm.
But yeah, you ready to get into comments?
Yeah,
Okay.
forgot about comments.
All right, I got 5 comments. Um, and our first one comes from Tony.
Oh my goodness, what an honor. Oh my gosh, it's Robert Downey Jr.
All right, Tony says, loved the team bonding, loved all the Steve and Tony bonding, hated Whedon's voice coming through the characters, loved James Spader, hated Wanda's accent,
Yeah,
hated
we didn't
Bruce.
talk about that.
No, we
Wow.
didn't. It was really bad.
Shocker.
Hated Bruce and Nat as a thing.
Thank you.
Hated
Tony, I love you.
hated
Good job. Tony, comment more.
hated Thor choking Tony. Hated the aftermath being let's blame Tony for everything that's ever gone wrong.
Yeah.
Solid film.
We didn't talk about Wanda's accent. Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, yeah. I think it's dumb. I
It's a
can feel like I know it's supposed to be like a made up accent,
mm-hmm.
but I see what she was like going for, but it would slip into an American accent. Like I could hear her just like the voice that she has after this,
Okay,
and it's just weird. The back and
I
forth.
obviously all the accents are overdone in these Marvel movies.
Yeah.
99%. If they're not real, they're way overdone. Um, my problem is how it's immediately gone, and then they joke about it later when they could explain why it's gone. Because the next time we see her is in Civil War when she's literally working on like recon
Yeah.
and like how to do this stuff. And you think that Natasha just talks the way that she talks normally? No. I mean,
No.
yes, she did spend some time being raised in America, but like
Yeah.
you learn how to cover that up, and sometimes it does come back out and sometimes it goes away. So I would have appreciated, I don't know what, a little bit of explanation and not poking fun at it in WandaVision with Agatha about, oh, the accent really comes and goes. Like, it could
Mm.
make sense for it to come back out a little bit when she's really angry or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, I mean, yeah, it's overdone because so was everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mandarin, Whiplash, like all this stuff. There's all these accents are way overdone.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Get a better dialect
Hers is
coach.
the worst though.
Well, I
It's just
mean,
it's not consistent. In this movie, it's not consistent. And then like yeah, through the they could have explained it like you said by just having one line in there
don't say
about.
anything bad about Elizabeth Olsen. I don't like it. Stop. She's doing fine. She's doing the best she can with the tools that she was given.
What did you think about Thor choking Tony?
When did Thor choke Tony?
He like grabbed Tony by the neck and like held him up.
I don't. When he was like, "I have some words for you, Stark."
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, boys.
Boys. All right.
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Okay. Our second comment comes from Real Rank.
Uh-oh.
REEL.
Okay.
Rank. Um, my first date with my future wife was Avengers 2, so it's the most important movie to me.
Don't call it Avengers 2 then. It has a name.
Whoa. Don't be hostile. I thought this was very sweet.
Okay.
That's why I threw it in here because that's very nice.
It is nice, but don't call it Avengers 2. That's not what it's called.
Okay. All right.
This isn't a Beethoven movie.
What, a Beethoven movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Our third comment comes from Logan. So we got Tony Stark and we got Wolverine
I
as
can't
well.
believe it. We're finally blowing up. We're getting popular.
All right. Logan says it's overhated for sure, but it's also pretty middle of the road. It set up some cool stuff in the future, but by itself, it's just kind of boring in my opinion.
No, I love it.
It's more or less just the first Avengers again. It's in the camp of MCU movies that are fine, but I doubt I'll ever watch again.
Um, hmm. I don't like
I'm like I kind of understand it. Not I wouldn't say I'd never watch it again, but
I used to put this on when I was really early on in the MCU stuff.
yeah,
Between this and Civil War, I used to put it on to go to sleep because it was so comforting to me. It's so sweet. I was like, oh my goodness, I know exactly. Wanda's gonna come, Vision's gonna come, and it's so good. Everyone's gonna be together.
you have sweet little dreams.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. No, I get the like the middle of the road kind of thing. Um, I do think like some of it gets. I think it's probably just the stuff that they cut, but like it doesn't. It goes so quick through some parts that like I don't understand how we got there.
I would love to discuss the deleted scenes with you.
Yeah, I know we can't right now, but yeah, maybe we'll throw it in here on one of the part ones or part two things, but or part one. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it has a little bit of the effect of like what we were talking about with like the Thor movies, where um it's just a little unforgettable or a little forgettable here and
Oh,
there.
I don't have that effect.
It has that effect on me. Like I don't remember all the details of this movie and how like the plot like in detail. Like I can't just say the plot in detail.
No, this was one of my
So
most
well, you've
watched.
watched it
I
over and
know.
over and over again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I understand why you know it, but like yeah. Um, fourth comment comes from Joel. Joel says, I actually like it better than the first.
I might be in the same boat.
Has some pretty deep stuff in its mind, but what I like about it most is how the movie is basically just the Avengers doing an Avengers thing. I feel like we don't get enough movies where the Avengers are a team all throughout without the main
Mhm.
story needing them to break up or form
Mhm.
an Avengers team due to circumstances.
Mhm. I agree, Joel. You're
Yeah,
so right. Joel's the smart guy.
so smart.
Did you write that, Anthony?
No, I
Oh,
didn't write that. But Joel, yeah, Joel's basically says the same thing. I think
they just happened to pick up a couple of strays this time.
yes, but I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, they just and then like they pick these two up, but
They lose one. Darn.
yeah, but yeah, I guess I lose one, but like
They
they're
don't give visas to weapons of mass destruction.
they're like in the movie a lot,
Yeah.
so it's nice. All right, last comment comes from Nightwing.
Whoa.
Nightwing says, "I was let down originally, but now years later, I like it way more. It's aged very well, in my opinion.
It has. It's aged of Ultron.
It's aged.
Ultron is aging well.
I think it's parts of it, like mostly like certain lines and stuff like that, have
Well,
aged
also the
really
AI
well.
stuff has only become more relevant.
Yeah, yeah.
There's always the fear of the evil AI that wants to kill us
Eee,
all,
eee.
and inevitably one day will, for sure.
Nice. Can't wait. That's gonna be fun.
I have strings, but now I'm free.
Yeah. We need to start worrying when AI starts saying that.
I'm not tied up to anyone.
When you hear your phone say, worthy,
You're all killers.
run, hide.
I'm sorry. I was asleep. No, that was a dream.
All right.
Can we get James Spader on the podcast?
I wish. That'd be great.
Let's try.
Okay. All right. I'll reach out to his agent.
Nice.
All right. You have anything else on Age of Ultron before we head out?
I love it so much. I just wish there wasn't one plot point that made me want to die.
Perfect. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. If you'd like to leave your thoughts on Avengers Age of Ultron or Supergirl, which will be our next episode's focus, you can do so on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, or our Threads account. All named 2Ghost Review. You can also write into the show via our email at 2ghostreview@gmail.com. We'd love to hear and discuss your thoughts on our next episode. Threads is where most of the action is happening and where you can see our thoughts on the world of pop culture in between episodes. We will also have a poll up for this episode the day it comes out. Polls can be found on Threads for 24 hours and on Spotify for a week. New episodes drop every other Friday. If you enjoyed this episode, we would be very grateful if you left us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Again, thank you all for listening to our ramblings and rants, and we will see you all next time.
There are no strings on me.